Hi guys, it's Christina with the Geocache Family Farm, and today is Sunday, February 19th, and I wanted to show you the status babies because they are my goal for today. We'll see how my knee holds up because it's aching pretty bad, but I just knocked down my pan. Poor hubby's trying to cook while I have commandeered the counter. Alrighty, so I am splitting the status. I have 3 varieties, and I'm splitting them in half to have half inside the greenhouse and half outside of the greenhouse. And I just wanted to show you how beautiful this is. So they definitely went longer than what I wanted, but I needed help making beds. And so, yeah, they sat longer, but it's okay. It's okay. They will. They are pretty hardy plants. I learned last year. I love them. So anyway, I'm going to separate them in half and then get these into the ground in the greenhouse. And the other ones I will just up pot into the next size soil block so that they can just chill in here until temperatures get a little bit better outside because they suck. And we have another storm coming in on Wednesday. Yay! You don't have to go deep with that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, those two are hard. Aw, look at you. Why are you being bad today, huh?
He's feisty. There's activity in here.
Look at you, you little stinker.
He was being feisty earlier this morning with the rabbits. I let him in there to like mingle with them, and he was being a little too rough, so I kicked him out.
He's already gotten in trouble twice. He's like, what? No. Oh, I got booted. Go get Naya. He's like, nobody will play with me. They won't let me sit on babies. Yeah, we'll probably have to top them, but like a Band-Aid. Pull it quick. Quick. There you go. Oh, that was beautiful and elegant. Try and get the sides too, Adric, so they don't fall down. Good? Good? Good. Alright, the middle youngling just noticed that this piece here went all the way across and then it rooted itself over here.
Yeah, and then there's a separate one over there by itself, away from this one and away from the middle one. There's
Alright.
a third one there.
Let me pull some information up so we know what we're doing.
Alright, so we don't kill it.
Yeah. So the middle and the youngest youngling are trimming back the raspberry and giving the stems to the bun-buns. We could totally try rooting these, but I also see how much enjoyment my rabbits get from it, so it's okay. I did save one root and one cutting there, but oh my gosh, look at how happy they are. Is that good, guys?
Here, I'll send more down.
Oh, they're like, that's awesome. Get it, guys? Oh, Shadow's got a piece in her mouth.
Look off with this.
I love this hour of the day. I love that it's staying lighter longer. I love that I can be out here working in the dirt. It appears that everything everything from this bed back has done okay. Like, they're mad because I didn't harden them off. I have this ongoing joke with my girlfriends that you have to just tell the plants do or die. When I got sick and when I fractured my ankle and when I had surgery on my knee and when I had surgeries on my knee, I learned real quick that I had to give a lot of stuff up. And so I became like the queen of finding shortcuts. And one of them was I was not going to waste the time in hardening a plant off. And so I always looked for days that were overcast and cooler to plant in. And then I would cover with this if need be, just to help with their transition outside. But my philosophy is just do or die. And so I always tell them once they're in, it's do or die, guys. Like, you're not going to be babied. So I brought all of these out here and planted them straight into the ground, no hardening off. But it was an overcast day. Now, there is a little bit of damage, but the snaps needed to be pinched anyway so that they would branch. And so even if I lose some of this top foliage, it's okay because the roots are in there. They're going to get going. Last year, my sheep and the bunnies, actually, they got out of the hutches we had them in last year. And they ate, I had my snaps back here in this corner, and they ate them to the ground. And we had, from there planted, it was a little bit further into the strawberries. And actually I might have been past that because after they ate them down is when I came in and I planted the strawberries, and I still had snaps coming up in between some of those guys that I dug up and moved back. But ate them to the ground. Like, we cried because our health was even worse last year. And it took everything in us in here to get out here and get them planted. And then to see that they got out and had ate them down, I did not think they were going to survive. I did not. I was like, yep, that's it. It's done. So I started another whole tray of them. And then by the time that second tray was ready, they were coming back. So I ended up just planting the new tray in there amongst the ones that were coming back up. And then I moved some of them where Pollux and her babies are. And actually in the middle row that was up here last year too. They didn't do as well because they got overshadowed by tomatoes. But plants are ridiculously resilient. If they have taught me nothing in all of my years of gardening, it's just give them a chance. It's just like with the sweet peas that I might have killed because it was too cold and then too hot, too fast in a time slot. I'm not giving up hope. They may come back. So we'll see. I started more just in case, but I cannot get over these dang bells of Ireland. Like, oh my gosh. I mean, maybe this is a lucky year for me. I don't know, because I've had incredible germination with them. And then I brought them out here, and I swear they are happier out here than they were in the house. I honestly think the house was too warm for them. But now from like here over, maybe not quite that much, but this section at least, I just planted last night, and I don't think I got them dried off fast enough before I covered them. So they burnt in a few spots, and it got super cold last night. But on a whole, they still look fine. So I'm impressed. Do or die, guys. Do or die. Stock. Do or die. I just dug out the ones that were with the cotton, and you can actually see them because they look slightly better than the others. We nestled them in here and planted them. But still on a whole, I think they look okay. This one I'm a little bit more worried about because you can't pinch the tops on these guys. So we'll see how they do. Tonight is not supposed to even get below, I don't even think 30 tonight, and it's usually 20 degrees warmer, so I don't even think it'll dip into the 50s tonight. So I'm not even going to cover anybody tonight. I'm just going to let them breathe. We will close the back vent back there just so cold air is not coming in, but the kids can do that when they come feed the bun-buns for the night. So it's the chamomile. Do or die, guys. Do or die. All right, so this is what we added. This is the poppy patch. I was going to stick them on the other side, but we're working our way down this way first and then doing the walkway. I don't know. We may end up stopping here just because the girl bunnies are in the way, and they're going to be in here for at least another month. We have to kind of stop doing this part and transition to working on the storefront. But I only have... I think I only have carnations left in the house and sweet williams, which I can bring out here. I would probably, if we dip, gosh, they would probably still be okay. I can bring them out. So I will plant the ranunculus there. We may have to do one more bed of ranunculus there just because I have so many of them. I'm planting them much closer than I did last year. So like I'm planting them this close. Over there. So it's going to be tight. So these are the baby bells that did not get planted. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trays here. I still have 3 more in the house that have not sprouted yet. So I'm going to go ahead and plant these guys in that bed, I think, pretty dang close. We'll see how it fits. And then I've got the feverfew that I want to get planted. But I think even just moving tables and stuff, I have enough room to do that over there. And then we can stop and then work on the store. And then I can just be doing seeds in the evening. That's basically all I'm working on now. Is everything I seed now is going to go for our Ag Day in March next month, and then for our grand opening in May. So I need to start some more geraniums, but my pansies need up potted. Petunias I finished. Well, the one variety of petunias I finished. I need to do the other variety. Anyway, I have enough to keep me busy in there, short of just coming out here and keeping these little guys watered. And then we can start working on tilling this part here. We are going to keep a walkway here and then a walkway there. And then we're just going to do like this size bed, but long right in the middle with these types of walkways between them so that we can water basically from the 2 sides. But if we have to walk through the middles, we can. We lost so many plants last year because of hose damage, ripping them out of the ground, smashing them, breaking them. So it got to the point where we couldn't water well. So now because we went deeper on these beds, we can watch the sides. And in a lot of respects, these mimic the soil blocks because soil blocks air prune. The roots, they will prune as they're growing so that they don't come out the sides. And what it does is it causes the baby to put more roots out to make it stronger. Well, I think that's what's going to happen back there with those guys because if the roots start coming out, it will stop and then it will cause the main plant to put more straight down. So this in a lot of respects is like a ginormous soil block. We probably pushed the boundaries of how many snaps can be in that space, but we'll see. I didn't want to make another bed, and I figured we would lose some in transplant, which it looks like I am going to lose some of the smaller ones, and that's okay. Do or die. The strong ones survive. And then the middle kids came in here and did a fantastic job pruning the raspberries down. And then they cut them into smaller pieces and gave them to the bun-buns, which they're having fun with that. They're going to be busy all night long. Huh? What do you think, Will-O-Wisp, huh? Actually, you're not Willow. Yeah, you're Aspen. Oh, alrighty. I am going to go inside. I need to take a shower, and I need to get ready. I am speaking at the extension office tomorrow, so I need to get pictures ready. I need to get some samples of soil blocks ready for demonstrations. I need to collect some of our art. So most of my work tonight is going to be preparing for that tomorrow. I'm going to use it as a kind of a practice session for what I want to do for Ag Day in March. So yeah, I got stuff to do. So happy Sunday evening, guys. And I will see you soon. Grow as you go. Bye. You coming with me? Huh? You coming with me? The good boy.